All right, well, let's just start with the golf. Get the golf out of the way because obviously you're taking over a little bit here, the Italian Open. How was the golf game rounded into form? I know you've had some issues that you haven't been able to play as much.
Yeah, the golf game's okay. I'd say my driver's not the best. It likes to go left a lot. So hopefully today it'll straighten out for me. But my irons are okay, and my approach game is all right. But yeah, the driver's got to straighten out for me if I want to win this thing today.
What about the idea of taking over the Italian Open? And obviously it's a big event and has had some good roots here with Mark Giordano before as well. But how did it come about?
Yeah, it was an awesome event, right? I remember when I first kind of came to Calgary and they were asking me to come out, and the Calgary Open was kind of asking, or sorry, the Italian Open was asking me to kind of come out here, and I was talking to Gio about it, and Gio had nothing but good things to say, right? And it's an awesome event, and for me, it's an easy way to kind of give back to the community. So it was an easy decision to come out here, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun today.
Picked a good day.
What are you making with that loaf of bread?
Yeah, the loaf of bread's pretty cool, right? Good 88, good number on it, and I might be taking a few home with me after the round today.
Hey Andrew, lots of changes again in the offseason. Just your thoughts on what's kind of going on here in Calgary?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of excited to get back and to get the training camp started, right? Like you said, there's kind of a few changes, but I think our team stayed kind of relatively the same, right? So I think we got a great team and great group of guys, and I'm just excited to come back and keep bonding, keep gelling, and really put a winning attitude out there this year, and win the games that we need to win, and play good hockey. Right? I think we got the team to do it, and I'm just kind of excited just to kind of see everybody and get off to a good start.
When you talk about the team being relatively unchanged as far as the on-ice personnel, that's not necessarily what everyone was expecting this summer. So how, as you guys get ready to come back, how do you avoid the maybe distraction that could be the uncertainty about so many guys coming up?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of kind of rumors and things floating around, but I think that the guys, everybody in that locker room's a pro and first and foremost a good person, right? So I think that they're gonna come in and be everyone's gonna want to be the hardest working guy and come out and do the best that they can, regardless of kind of their situation. And that's what we need from everybody, is whether you're kind of on the 1-year deal or you're on the 8-year deal, whatever it is, everyone just got to come to camp and just be ready to play and give it their all. Because I think when it comes down to it, I think we got a great team, and we should be in contention.
I know Craig and Ryan, obviously new in their positions, not new to the organization, but you could sense a lot of the excitement. I know that they've been communicating with players. What are you kind of getting from those guys, and what they hope to instill right from the start?
Yeah, it's kind of great that they're were in the organization before, and we know them and we know what they're kind of all about. So I think it makes it easy for us to kind of come in and just be familiar with them a little bit, right? I think obviously I know Huska's gonna push us and wants us to give it our all kind of every shift, every time we get out on that ice for a game or practice. I had him as a head coach kind of down in Stockton, so I know what he's about, and he's an honest, hard-working coach. So he expects that out of all his players, and that's how we got to be kind of ready right from the start and right from camp.
There was a lot of pressure on you guys last year, the offense specifically, in absence of the players who had lost last offseason, to kind of make up for the scoring. How confident are you in the potential changes to come with the new coaching staff to maximize your scoring output for this year, even though you largely have the same cast on offense minus Tyler?
Yeah, I think our team was good last year, and I think obviously there's some things that we need to clean up and to fix, but I think the players and we got good players, right? And I'm not really too worried about the offensive capabilities there. I think guys, just like I said, just need to be ready to work and be ready to work hard and do it for each other and just kind of come together as kind of one this year. And then I think like I said, I think the offensive abilities for guys are there, and guys just got to go out there and just play their game.
How's your shoulder?
It's good, right? Obviously I had a shoulder surgery in the off season there, but everything is going as planned, and the medical team and the surgeon and everything like that is saying it's looking great. So might be affecting my golf game a little bit here today, but no, everything's on path, and like I said, just excited to kind of start camp on time and just get everything going.
Are you 100% in your training and everything like that at this point? You're good to go for opening day?
Yeah, I'd say so. Right, I'm on the ice. I just got to get, I guess, cleared for kind of the physical contact and doing all that stuff. But yeah, as far as kind of the on ice though, I'm shooting and passing, practicing like I normally would, and working out like I normally would. Right, so still got to keep up with, I guess, the physio and making everything stronger. But it's looking good right now.
What expectations do you put on yourself for your game this season?
Just kind of go back to the way I know how to play, right, and be a hardworking, tenacious forward. That's kind of where it always comes down to for me. Is just being the hardest working player on the ice, and that's when I'm playing my best hockey. Is when I'm all over the puck and people can't knock me off and things like that, right? So I get back to that. I think I think my season's going to be pretty good, I think, right? I think that's when I'm at my best, and I'm excited just to kind of go back out and just play, and now I'm kind of 100% kind of fully healthy and everything like that. So like I said, right, it's just more exciting to go back and be ready for camp and just start the ball rolling for me. Right, I know camp even last year I missed some games and missed some practices last year due to an injury, so I'm just healthy and I'm ready to go.
You kind of talked about it from the forward perspective of the scoring pressure. Do you put some of that on yourself, being a former 35-goal guy?
Yeah, and I don't see any reason why I can't get back to that or do better. Right, it's there for me. I've done it in the past, right, and I think for me, like I said, I just got to go out there and play my game, be tenacious, hardworking, and the scoring opportunities and the goals I think will come for me.
Can you go into a little bit more detail through last year when you were playing when you had the shoulder issue, how much that kind of kept you from being that player you can be at 100%?
Yeah, it was kind of a weird injury. I didn't really think anything was going on that was too serious and all that, but it kind of happened early on, and it just kept on kind of bugging me throughout the whole season. And then some games were kind of, I guess, worse than others, and but yeah, I'm happy that I needed to get it done, and that I was able to play out the season, and happy that this year is kind of like a fresh start for me and just kind of go back out and just play.
As a competitor, it's got to be tough for you too as well, dealing with that and trying to do what you normally do best.
Yeah, and we were in that playoff race kind of throughout the whole season there, so it was a little frustrating that way, and it is what it is, right? And not to look back on it and to dwell on the kind of the past, but yeah, it was, didn't think that it was anything too, I guess, serious, and then it turns out, I needed kind of shoulder surgery and all that. So happy that it's over with, and happy that it's 100%, I'd say, and just again happy to go out on the ice in another couple of weeks here with all the guys and to see everybody.
Andrew, is there a sense of excitement that you guys do get another crack with such a similar group to last? Like you talk about not meeting expectations last season. Is there excitement that you do get a chance to sort of prove you're a better group than that?
Yeah, 100%. I think a lot of guys, I think maybe everybody in that dressing room obviously wasn't kind of impressed with, I guess, how our team played and how, I guess individually, like myself, kind of played, right? I think people have higher expectations of themselves and of our team, and I think it starts kind of in our dressing room. Knows that we're a good team when we're playing our game, right? Saw it there some spurts last year, and this year we just got to go out there and play a full 82-game season, just kind of all together, kind of as one, and kind of one unit.
Just to follow up on Wes a little bit, are you surprised that the roster turnover isn't significant given last summer, given the contract situations of several teammates?
No, not really. I think that like a lot of the players that are up are good players, right? And whenever, even though that they're kind of on those one-year deals, they still make impact on our team for the good, right? So they're good people, and they're awesome players, and I think we're lucky to have them in our dressing room right now, and we want them in our dressing room, I think, for longer term and everything like that, right? So we'll see. I guess that's all kind of the business side of it, but yeah, they're good people, good players, so happy to have them back for this year.
We know you guys are going to name a captain. In your opinion, how important is it for this team to name one?
Yeah. Again, there's lots of talks of kind of who it is and things like that. But yeah, captain's kind of, I think, big. I've only had really one captain in my NHL career, right? And he was a great guy, kind of on and off the ice. So, and me being a younger guy when he was here and a rookie, was someone that I could look up to and try to model my game after, right? He was always the first one on the ice, last one off, always the hardest working guy, right? So it's good for kind of people to, look at and for some guidance and everything like that.
Speaking of those events, your former captain was a big part of this one. Now you've kind of taken over being the headliner. Just your thoughts on that and the excitement with it.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like I said, Gio back in the day would always tell me, this is a great event, and he always kind of wanted me to kind of come out here and everything like that. So I'm happy that I'm finally out here, and I know that you, like I said, love this kind of event, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm happy to just come out here and play, and hopefully I'll take home the trophy today.